We would like to take a moment here at Redline Radio to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is not only the official part store of Redline Radio, but it is also home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, you can give a call at 216-398-7373. And as always, if you mention Redline Radio, receive 10% off your parts purchase. Growing Wings Adult Services continues to be an official sponsor of Studio Number 2 and Redline Radio. With over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities in the Northern Ohio area, you can reach out to Lisa at 234-334-7547 today to see how Growing Wings Adult Services can help you and your family. And as testified by their many satisfied companies, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting and longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how Dynatech measures success, and their engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry, and they're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. We stand behind our products, and with a warranty and customer service that keeps our customers satisfied and earns us the ranking of best in the industry. You can contact Dynatech today at 800-446-9001, or you can email them at sales@dynatech.com or visit their website, Dynatech.com. Pit Road Diecast, specializing in all current and past NASCAR diecast cars and model car kits. And you know what? It's not just diecast model car kits. Oh, no. They have movie cars, too. You could just ask Bill about that. But for all your diecast or model car kit needs, you can call Dynatech at 216-355-2347 and mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your in-store purchase. And, of course, always keep Sean from Pit Road Diecast in your thoughts, prayers, or however you want to keep her in your mind as she is currently battling cancer. We say it on every show. You hear it. Incredible Keepsakes is the official merchandise provider of all things Red Line Radio and our show hosts. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, hats, mouse pads, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, you name it, and Incredible Keepsakes can make it and customize it for you. You can call 440-242-9648 or go to their website, IncredibleKeepsakes.com. And as Mike and Diane always say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Got a little storm damage from all those storms we had a couple weeks ago? Well, you know who to call, and it ain't Ghostbusters. It's Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, sidings, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, are you catching a pattern here, people? Residential or commercial, you can call Will today, 440-731-7654, and you tell Will that Redline Radio sent you. Congratulations to Chad Moon for being nominated as the best male frontman in Northeast Ohio in the Cleveland Music Awards this past week. But Bad Juju is the official band of Redline Radio, covering all of your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, you contact the one and only Chad Moon, and you can do that at 440-458-0209. Well, after you're done watching Bad Juju perform, or maybe while Will Wiggins is doing some construction on your house, you can just jet on over to Lucy's Pubs, located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland. Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke with the one and only Timbuktu, and of course, all hometown sports games. You can contact Lucy's at 216-675-0013. The Ohio Wheelman Series is the premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana, and Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. There's no better way to get your company logo on some of the fastest stock cars in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting our sponsors. Affordable Concrete Solutions is the way to get your driveway looking all spiffy after all them storms we've been having and all the water that's just destroying the concrete on your driveway, sidewalk, or maybe you just want to accent it, or maybe just seal it so that doesn't happen again. You can call them today at 440-714-1987 or email affordableconcretesolutions@gmail.com. Well, now you got your parts from Detroit Auto Parts, but who's going to put them on for you? Well, that would be Tuffy Auto Care. It's more than just a slogan. At Tuffy, we stand behind our work and promise that it will be done right, period, or we'll fix it for free. Tuffy is located at 649 Leona Street in Elyria. Your one-stop shop for vaping, CBD, and kratom in Elyria, Ohio is none other than Puff and Roll, your favorite local smoke shop located at 464 at North Abbey Road. You can contact them today, 440-444-4443. Ask for Dave and Dan, and when you do, you mention Redline Radio, and you get 10% off your purchase. AC not blowing cold? Heat not hot enough for you? Give Sensible Solutions HVAC a call, specializing in service, maintenance, repair, and installation. Give them a call today, 440-985-8387. Let's say you ordered a big shipment from Incredible Keepsakes and you need someone to get it to you. Well, that's when you contact All Pro Freight Systems. Large order freight shipping located in Northeast Ohio. One call hauls it all. All Pro Freight Systems located at 1200 Chester Industrial Parkway in Avon. Ask for Matt at 440-933-2222. If you're interested in advertising with Redline Radio, then give Dave a call at 440-503-0828. And for programming information, you can check out Redline Radio LLC.com or any of our social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it nowadays, Twitch, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And to take Redline Radio on the go to listen to all of our great music and shows, download the Redline Radio LLC Android app at the Google Play Store today.
You can't get rid of Satan so easy. I own just soul. And I'm the real show sponsor. Get ready for another hellish episode of Loud and Fucking Local with Jeff James.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode, Loud and Fucking Local. Yo, Lisa,
What?
why are you sitting so fucking far away?
What's the fucking matter? I'm gonna be up your ass sitting here.
You've had this attitude all day.
I wonder why. You're the one who did it all. You deserve every bit. I'm gonna be dishing at you today.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know why you're acting like such a...
Hey, Jeff,
You know
watch
what?
out.
Shut this fucking feet off.
No.
Fuck this.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Lisa,
Fighting again.
stop. Oh, my God.
Fucking eye!
Oh,
God
Lisa,
damn it.
stop. You're going to kill him, Lisa.
Jesus.
Be careful. Oh, my God.
Fuck this, Jeff. This is what you get. Hold on. Nope. Don't grab. No. Nuh-uh.
Hey.
Get up here. Don't make me have to come. Oh, that's it.
Ow!
God. Oh,
You deserve that one. And here, get some more.
hey, y'all, chill out. Chill out, man.
Fuck
What
that,
is y'all?
Tim. I'm done with this shit. I'm telling him. I'm tired of him sniffing me and everything else.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh!
Damn.
God, you like to throw punches, man.
Did it hurt? Here, let me help you with the other eye.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Somebody called
Jesus
Child Protective
Christ.
Services.
Stupid
I feel
asshole.
unsafe.
God.
Oh, I think I left the audio on. I think they heard all of that. Oh, yeah, my God. What are you? Oh,
Dumbass.
Jeff, you might have to go to the hospital, bro. Oh, my God.
I can't believe you're throwing punches. What's wrong with
Look.
you?
Dude. This looks terrible.
You shouldn't run his fucking mouth. Don't ever call me that, ever.
Again.
You
Hey,
ever
I
call me
would-
that to
I
me
would-
again,
hey,
you're gonna get the other eyes, too.
Do not. You need to watch what you say, bro. Oh my God.
And this is why we have censorship laws.
Fuck this, man.
Man,
Okay.
fucking ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez,
Because you
man.
shouldn't open your fucking mouth.
Oh my God. Lisa is brutal. Do y'all see
Hey,
this?
fix the lamp. It fell over
Oh,
when you were beating his
Jesus.
ass.
Sorry.
You saying sorry to us or to him? I mean,
No, sorry for that. Fuck
Oh.
that.
God dang.
Well,
Well, that was the beginning of a great show.
bitches get stitches.
Right.
Well,
Sniff me some more. Sniff me again.
That's the weirdest sentence I've ever heard. in my life.
That's definitely what she said.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
I need help.
Jesus.
Can someone tell me why I agreed to this? I
Oh,
Just to watch me beat the shit out of him, I guess, tonight.
man.
wish I had popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to another great episode of Wild and Local. I guess I shouldn't have said that.
No, don't ever call me that. Ever.
Make sure you watch your mouth around.
Man,
Mm.
you see how fast she threw punches?
Yeah, that was. Lisa, I'm sorry. Whatever I did, I don't want none of that.
Mm.
That was scary.
Tim, do you think we
And
could
I'm
go
too
to
cute to
a
hit.
quick little break and then come back?
I'll see what we could do, man. Hold on.
Gotta have some time to call the cops.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That was assault and battery.
Go ahead. I'll,
That's
I'll
all right.
I'll break the other finger before you that phone. So go
Oh
ahead.
my god.
My phone's all the way across the room.
Well,
Wait, if I make music references, am I gonna get copyrighted?
No.
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 Okay, good.
I'm trying to
I
find some
speak
music
in
to
music
play.
references, so that
You give love a bad name.
You live love.
Oh man.
it was more. It definitely was more like "I Hate Everything About You" by
Yeah.
3 Days Grace, which was like my middle school anthem forever.
Oh,
I'm gonna play something happy. Maybe this will help. Like
Don't
Jesus
worry.
Christ.
just take me to break for 1 minute, like collect myself.
Like, baby, can you feel the rhythm in my body, baby? Like you got my heart beating extra crazy, baby. And I asked you, girl, do you know what love is? I think it's us, girl, me and you against the world. Babe, I got you rocking all these diamonds and these pearls, so hey, baby, can we move to the rhythm of love? Like, come on, girl, let's have some fun. Hey, baby, can we move to the rhythm of love? Like, girl, let's have some fun tonight. Baby, come on, won't stop it. Yeah, you drop dead gorgeous. You got my body dropping, baby. Where you going? I want to go. If I can have any girl, you are my go-to. Hey, yeah, you make me feel things I never felt before. But this love is real, and you told me to go, but I'm knocking at your door still. You told me to go, but I'm knocking at your door still. Hey, baby, can you move to the rhythm of love? Like, come on, girl, let's have some fun. Hey, baby, can you move to the rhythm of love? Like, girl, let's have some fun tonight.
Well, welcome back to Loud and Local.
Yo,
That was fun, right?
It was fun.
Lisa's opportunity to beat me up.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
felt like it was needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was probably long overdue, right?
Yes.
But hey, cheers.
And the
Here's some
show.
adrenochrome for you.
my drink? What the heck? I'll do a hit for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Just destroy those lungs a little more. All right, well, welcome to Loud and Local tonight. We have another killer show to bring you. On the show tonight, we have Andre the Giant, Travis Summers, going to be joining us.
Yeah.
We're going to talk music and marathons with him. Also on the show is Grape. He's going to be joining us
Great.
from Harpster House. Grape, king of podcasts, the Grapevine. Right, joining us tonight.
Yes.
Also in the house is Piano Joe from
Yeah.
Front Street Social. I see him all the time, maybe a little too much, but yeah, I see him all the time.
I sleep and eat and drink and piss there.
So we have a special guest, a surprise guest zooming in tonight with us, GW Nell, comedian. Of course, sitting next to my right, the country vixen, baby hands, Lisa Rella.
I don't know if you should be calling her baby hands after that.
Those definitely were not baby hands.
Those was grown woman hands.
Oh, yeah, Mike Tyson next to me, throwing rights.
Dre said she like Ali.
Oh, I know you know that, Dre. Okay, so Lisa Rella's with me, the best co-host and no longer a co-host.
No.
You know, gonna be my right hand man, my partner in crime.
I think you did catch her right hand.
Yeah, I caught rights and lefts.
And some middles.
Yeah.
We're going to be visiting Skinwalker Ranch. Lisa has a really cool report on it.
Mhm.
I know there's a ton of stuff, so I know
Yes.
that she probably just hit all the major points. We
Mhm.
might even have to come back to Skinwalker Ranch because there is so much,
There's so
right?
much. There's tons.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing about that. We talked a little bit about it on Wednesday,
Is this
and
that
from what
trip
you
that
told me, it's
took?
really cool. Are you familiar with Skinwalker Ranch?
No, is this that trip that you took a little bit ago?
No.
Oh, my bad.
No, I would love to go to Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh,
No.
oops.
I'm going to be talking about the origins of Dracula tonight
Okay.
and giving you a little history about Dracula.
History lessons. Let's go.
Yeah, history lessons. We're also going to be talking about the Loud and Local Pumpkin Awards. The Pumpkin Awards are going to be given out on the 29th. And those awards are going to be given out to all the hosts on Redline Radio as a little gift from me to them. You know, nothing too serious. It'll be a lot of fun,
Mhm.
right? We worked on that Wednesday too.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
October.
And those are coming on the 29th, like I said.
Mhm.
We have sponsor news. We have concert calendars by Lisa Rella tonight. And tonight we're going to lead out the show with this thing about Ohio's weirdest cryptids. So that's going to be our lead out tonight.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Cryptids in Ohio.
Yes.
So Piano Joe is joining us,
Hello again.
and we're going to go right to an interview, right, with Andre.
Yeah.
So, Tim, if you could bring up Andre's intro music. And then, there we go, buddy. You've got the eye of the tiger.
He's got it.
You did great today.
Yes, he
I heard
did.
about the marathon.
3 hours. Columbus, Ohio. Coming in. Rolling in. Andre Travis Summers.
The Giants.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah, man. I love you, Andre.
I love you too. He said he loves you too.
Who's his face now?
That's a real, hey, that's a real champion right there. You looking at, man?
Hell yeah,
Yes, he
man.
is.
And Grape, I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked some intro music for you as well. Okay.
I hope that's something to do with eating.
So
Let's hear this shit.
yeah, I put a lot of work into this.
Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are great. On a bump. Pushing each other, pushing. Oh no! Pump and round. We are the rolling grapes.
That's what you think. That's what you think of me. The roly-poly people. Yeah.
No, hard
You
it
know
was.
what? You know what? I quit.
Why don't you use that heard it through the grapevine?
Yeah, I can't use that one
Why not?
because it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who said what? Wait, who said what? They can't do what?
I couldn't use through the grapevine because it's
Yeah, hey, cuz, hey, listen. Grapevine, nigga, grape. I heard it through the grapevine. Grapevine is what it is. Hey, it's Peep Gang Tip over here, man. We ain't playing with you. Look how deep we is over here. We are not playing with you. Everybody love Grape. Don't nobody love cuz.
I think that should be your new intro music for your show.
Yeah.
So,
Come on.
I heard through the grapevine that I'll just be seen. That's all. You know, God bless everybody.
Yeah, God bless you too, man. Thank you so much for joining the show and being there with Andre. And,
Oh, yeah, you know me, man. I want to listen for the world.
Hey, girl, I got one question.
He said he got one question.
what's your question, buddy?
I get feel when you got elbow.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
How you got elbow, with the people's elbow, not just any elbow, but the people's elbow.
Hey,
All right.
Lisa doesn't slap; she throws punches.
Yeah, I ain't no girly girl like that.
I got my mom, got an elbow, you know?
There you go. He taught me to jump to the best.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
they
see
seen,
all the time.
hey, they seen Grape at the wrestling match. They know I hit a nigga with a chair.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk.
They heard Grape. They seen Grape too. Yeah. Grape was there.
You didn't say chair, did you? You say
Yeah.
table?
Did you throw anybody off the table yet? Great.
Oh, not yet, but I'm about to, because Grape about to do that shit, because Grape go crazy.
Yeah, it go crazy. It go crazy.
So Andre, how was that marathon today? He did the Columbus Marathon.
Your running time was great today.
Yes.
Hey,
That's what it was.
It was cold. It
was cold, wasn't it?
was cold, but we had to get it done, you know.
So what was your final hour? It was like 3 hours and what?
3 hours and 6 minutes.
We always been
That's great.
Hey, shout out to Jordan. Jordan, what's his name? Jordan, what?
Jordan Sawyer.
Jordan Sawyers. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. That fool Jordan, I appreciate what he do for my bro.
Yes.
You feel me? Like he makes sure everything's straight. He come from good stock, and his daddy good stock too.
Yes.
His daddy done pulled up over here a whole bunch of times. Wasn't nobody here but the kids. Feel me?
That's
Like,
what it's all about.
yeah, my mama.
Hey, he's not a basketball player no more.
No?
He's a real winner.
And there's a lot of training that goes into that, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
To be able to run
yeah.
3 hours and 6 minutes straight without like
Nothing.
nothing, like
Yeah.
God damn, I don't. I couldn't do that.
In the cold,
No
know,
water.
in the rainy, cold weather.
Yes.
I'll hard
What's that?
pass on that.
What's
Yeah.
that, Andre? What'd he say?
He said
With
with no water.
Yeah. No,
With
no
no
nothing.
water?
Yeah.
Greg said he said with no water.
God
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
I thought they had like water stations that they would give
They
you
do.
bottles as you go.
Thank you, but I go in the camel mode.
Yeah.
Hey Dre,
Greg
when
said
you're
he's on the camel mode.
Yeah.
when
Water.
when Jason is running, do you yell to him to run faster?
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. I'm sorry.
That was Jason.
I said this Friday the 13th. Grape said it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I did all my running when they know I mean business.
Yep.
Yep.
So how many races have you been in now, Andre?
So many I can't even count.
So we've been what? We've been to
He said so many he can't even count.
what, the Akron Marathon,
Chicago,
Chicago,
Boston,
Boston.
another Akron, Columbus,
Yep.
Cleveland. Yeah, like I've been around for a year, so he done did at least 8, 9 of my year.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jake said he done a whole bunch.
Yeah. He has what, 11 years now for Akron?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, 11 years he's been in the Akron Marathon.
And do you guys like drive or fly down to those locations like Chicago and like all those
we
things?
drive.
Oh my gosh.
We go.
Mm-hmm.
And Andre, every time you get a medal, you give one to your mama, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I saw the last medal that Lisa had. It looked really cool.
Not everybody knows. Not everybody
Hey,
knows.
that joint hella heavy too.
It is. But Andre adopted me as his mom, and I adopted him as my son. So
That's so sweet.
yeah.
And Andre comes to all the concerts that we put on.
He does.
Liz and Deer, they all come out, and Andre always has a huge smile on his face, right?
Look at Maya.
Well, yeah, he's kicking ass at
Yeah,
running.
we keep getting crip over here. Like we don't appreciate what's going on over there. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I see is Maya's huge head. and
I know
everything.
she's like,
No,
Really?
no, you gotta pick it. You gotta yeah.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing.
Yeah.
It's one more over there too. We got one more over there too.
oh, DD.
Hey, Defizi.
Yeah. That's the one you don't see coming. That's the shooter. My bad.
Party house right now.
Pointed towards Drake.
DeFeezy was on your show.
Yeah, we've had just about everybody on the show, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to know why? I love Drake.
I love
I love Great.
They love Drake. They want great. It's Team Drake.
Yo, great.
Team Drake. Can't do nothing about that, dog.
Andre.
Chill, Grape. Chill.
Say, Andre, who was the first person who ever pushed you in a marathon?
Zeke.
Tell me about you and Zeke.
At first, I thought him in the cactus. I come on, I was like, what am I gonna do with this Eminem looking like these cactus?
And how can we get Lisa to push you in the marathon? Is that possible?
Walk it. I ain't running.
No.
Like Sasquatch run behind the.
Oh shit!
Hey, yo.
When it all counts, Mama moves. That's all I got to say.
She moves fast, trust me.
Yeah. Don't make me give you an elbow.
Hey, she beat me up with an Arby's bag one night.
Yeah, I did.
We know.
Hey, Jeff. I wanted to include myself in the conversation about Skinwalker Ranch.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you guys stay on the whole show, man. You stay on the whole thing with us throughout the whole thing, just like Joe's.
Quite knowledgeable, and that's
I did some
back in the day.
research on that, and that's crazy.
Hey, Amaya, go get one of Andre's medals so somebody can see it on live.
She said, "You're full of government."
Yo, go get it, Maya.
Hey, guess what? I'm a grandfather now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We got
Like just a few minutes ago, like, yeah, he a little ugly motherfucker too.
Hello, Papa.
No, keep up.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, everybody knows October 27th. We're doing
it's going down.
that show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good show.
Defeasy will be there. Queen of the Love.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant.
What up, Jeff?
Hey man, look, it's gonna be a good show, man. I got the homies coming from Columbus.
Yeah.
If you was there the last time they came, they came and shut shit down.
Oh yeah, I remember that show. That was really, really good.
Yeah. But then I got the homeboy Primo DiBiase. He coming to end of the night out.
One from every city.
What was that?
That's Mrs. Cowboy.
This is more from Myers.
North Homestead. Yeah. It's really nice there.
I've been to the Lakewood one.
Which medal is that one? When's that one from?
This one's Columbus.
Yeah, that's Columbus.
That was this recent one? That looks really cool.
Yep.
That's what being a film.
They're huge. They're huge.
Hey, Andre, let me ask you a question. How did you get started with marathons? How'd that all come about?
That's what I want.
They didn't want to go do more anymore. People were looking at me and Big Buddy. So we wanted to go work out and go. We did, and we took off. And I feel like flying when I feel like I'm close to God when I'm running. So,
He say him and his homeboys sat there and decided one day they was gonna start running. He said he loved running. He said when he's running, he feel like he's close to God.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
He was growing wings, Andre.
That's it.
Man. Do it, Tim.
And these carts, right? The cart that you're in that was specially made for just you, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa showed me some pictures of that. It's really cool.
He's got custom wheels and he's fast.
Man, hey, he pimped juice all the way around when it comes to that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And the chair that you have, man, that's state of the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those right now. You can lean
I
back.
ain't gonna lie though. That fool Jordan, that fool Jordan come through here. Man, Jordan's a fucking stud, man. Shout out to Jordan and his fucking dad, man. Like they fucking man, dude. I don't know who ran. I know what's his name? Zach. What's his name? Zeke. I like Zeke a lot too, but Jordan, to me, Jordan do his thing with bro. You feel me? Like Jordan get out there and like make sure he in shape, make sure he do his thing, and then when Jordan ain't around, his daddy come through here.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that's good stock.
Yeah.
So that like fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't forget who you are.
No.
All year through, they talk to Andre all year long.
Man, I damn near want to start a fire just to see if Jordan come and rescue me.
Jordan's a firefighter now in North Carolina.
Yeah.
North or South Carolina?
North.
That's some tough work.
Yeah.
Being a firefighter. I had a friend who was a firefighter. And
Oh, no. Listen, when you a firefighter and you get paid $1 a day, shit, you can't get a job being a firefighter. Dude, it's different. Like, yeah, like I got like hella hours fighting fires.
that's just so like he brought his my friend brought his gear with him to show us one day, and like he had us
50
all,
pounds.
and I ain't gonna lie, I can't, like it's just so
50 pounds.
Hey,
not strong enough.
That's why all the firefighters look so damn good.
You know, oh my God, Lisa, ew.
Hey, you should punch short.
Look, I'm straight as can be, but even I can appreciate the physique of a fireman. Let me tell you.
Man, hey, listen. I found myself looking at Jordan. I said, man, look at this motherfucking stud, motherfucker.
I'm like,
I feel kind of weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
It got moving body.
Yeah, he got look, he got that karate body down pat. You heard it here from Grape.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I need to introduce one of my guests on the show. All right, just for a quick second. And I didn't want to leave him out either, so I did some intro music for him. When I was at the last open mic night, he was on piano, so I caught some of his piano work.
Cool.
And I want to play that real quick. But welcome to the show, Piano Joe. Isn't that fantastic?
I know Bugs Bunny when I hear him.
I've peaked in music.
I love it.
So guys, say hi to Piano Joe. He
Man.
Andre the Giant and Grape, it's nice to meet you guys.
What's happening, homie?
What's happening, dude?
I'm like Roy Rogers, homie. I ain't never met a man I ain't like.
You know, I've never seen anybody.
False. That's false.
Yeah,
You gotta make me not like you.
I've got a fedora on right now. The fedora is kind of an iconic look for myself. Everybody who walks into Front Street Social knows who I am because of the fedora. Like everybody, I have some friends probably dressing up for me as Halloween with fedoras this year, and it's kind of insane.
Well, I had to stop wearing mine because of you.
But also, like everywhere I've gone, I've worn this hat. And I'm going on a podcast today. I gotta look like myself. You know, you gotta know who I am. So
He walks in, he's like, headphones.
like shit. Just put them on over the fedora.
Keep on doing what you're doing, girl. Keep it up, man.
So Andre, we have some photos that Mama sent over of you, and we're gonna put some of them up for you. Okay, so we want to see a little bit about
what you do.
You have those? Okay, we're gonna they're in banner somewhere. We're gonna show some of the photos I had her collect for you. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Tim, if you have any photos of me, feel free to show them, dog.
You know them photos been gone.
delete, nigga.
They're in everybody's like my eyes only section of Snapchat. You know.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's dry.
Oh, great! You don't need any pictures, man. You represent yourself very well. Everybody knows.
I mean, everybody loves Grape.
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah, like everybody loves Grape, cuz.
Everybody loves Andre.
Yep.
That's
That's because he hang around with me.
Oh yeah, you're a good influence on him. Maybe.
He was a great influence on Zeke, so he's a great influence for Grape.
And I know, besides the marathons, you also do music.
Yeah,
And,
I do.
whoa. Andre's a musician as well.
The last time I was at the Dayhab, me and Andre sat down and played a song together. I brought my guitar with my loop pedal, and we created a whole song, and you rapped over it.
Matter of fact, they starting off the show on the 27th. If you want to come to the Kava Bar, that's where Funny Cuz Friday gonna be at that week. You feel me? Like you might want to pull up because man, listen, man.
Hey, I'm a real poet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you are.
Poet too.
I'm giving I gotta give a shout out to my man right here.
That whole house is so very talented. Queen Elizabeth, she sang on the show a cappella. It was fantastic. DeFeezy's been on the show. He did all his rap music.
Oh yeah,
And next thing we have Andre on tonight, and he's gonna be performing on the 27th, and I'm excited about that.
Hold on, so Andre
Don't forget about Grape.
and he raps and he does music stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
And
Andre's just
poetry.
And poetry.
and poetry. Andre is just an unstoppable beast, isn't he?
He is.
That's right. That's why he's the giant.
Yeah. You can go on YouTube and you can look under Andre Travis, and he has all of his music that he has done in poetry.
Wow. I'll definitely Andre Travis, you said? All right.
Yeah.
You know what we should do is,
Not me putting it in
if
my
it's
phone right
possible, maybe we could pull up one of his songs and play it on the air.
Cool.
I know we're not doing a lot of band music anymore, but it would be nice to play that and see how that sounds, right?
Go ahead.
Why not?
Right?
Go ahead.
All right, we'll do it. We'll find something. I'll have Tim look up something for you. But yeah, Mama sent
There's
over a
his
bunch of
pictures.
photos. Yeah, they were there.
Let's see some of these photos. I want to see what Andre speeding like
There
Sonic.
you go.
Hey, y'all lagging. Like
Hey, y'all lagging real bad.
y'all lagging hella bad.
That's on y'all side. We good actually.
Yeah, like I don't know. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but like, yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
Yep, that's his race. One of his race teams.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's fantastic.
Yep,
I
that
want to
was
go
Akron
to one of the
Marathon.
marathons next
That
time.
was Zeke. That's his very first runner. He's a great guy. I would like to have him on those.
Andre, I don't know if you can hear me, but question. How long have you been running for? Like how long have you been doing these marathons?
2013.
He said since 2013.
Yeah.
Wow.
that's a long
okay,
time.
that's a long time.
He was even Iron Man too.
So wait a minute, a decade? He's been doing this a decade?
Mhm.
Jeez. All right.
Yep,
Awesome,
him and
dude.
Zeke was in the Iron Man too. Indiana.
The Ironman marathon?
And Michigan.
And
Yep.
Chicago.
Yep.
How often do you guys train for this? Because I know that there's a lot of training involved.
Man, listen, that one fool, he ain't trained Andre worth for fuck. I don't know who his name was. I don't remember that. But now Jordan makes sure Drake get to where he need to be at when he need to be there. Like he come and train with him.
We go on the co-path.
Yeah, whoever that fool was, and that one other motherfucker who be drinking beers and shit when he trying to race, fuck you too.
Drinking beer while he's running?
Man, no, when he done running and shit, instead of them making sure he cool, they'll sit him in the sun and they'll be over there under the tarp and shit drinking beer.
Wow,
Like
what
I
a
said, fuck you too. Like, man, look.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking for a new team.
That's when he was in
He
Boston.
said he's looking for a new team.
Yeah.
And guess who's gonna be in charge of fuck yous?
You and Lisa.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lisa fighting. She ain't saying nothing to nobody. She just taking off on shit.
You know, that guy was on Reddit later on going, "Am I the asshole?"
Yeah.
Me, male, 45.
Single.
Right.
Yeah.
45 single male here.
Yeah.
Colt, 45.
So Queen Elizabeth is writing you, Joe. She said, "Hey Joe, I'm excited to hear from you because I'm trying to learn to play piano myself."
Awesome. Let's go. I've been doing it since I was like pretty much like since I started existing in this world as like a cognitive, human. And I don't think I know a world without it. But I will say, like, I have noticed like people who start, in their teen years or when they're adults or anything, like people are always like, is it harder? I don't think it's harder. I think you have much more of an understanding of like a grasp on all the things that make piano happen, because like you're able to, like, I don't know, move your hands without, dropping a cup, you know what I mean? Or whatever,
Right.
like, just something like that. And like, I know as like a 3-year-old, you can't. That's just something that's not how
Right.
that works. Because, they throw things. They can pick it up to throw it, but they can't pick it up to hold it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And I also just think like piano, like a little tip, music is all about patterns. There are shapes and
That's
numbers
exactly right.
and patterns
Absolutely. Absolutely.
everywhere. You got patterns in rhythm, you got patterns with notes, you got patterns in progressions, you got patterns in like the structures of songs. Like it comes down to just like a basic pattern of like A B A C or like A B B A or like something as simple as that is so it's everywhere.
That's
It's,
how I, when I
Hey, homie.
Just don't
Hey,
know-
homie, who was just talking right now? Identify yourself right quick for me.
That's Piano Joe.
Who?
Piano Joe. Identify yourself, sir.
No. I didn't mean no disrespect, but like I'm like you knowledgeable with this. Like I'm trying to say, do I know you?
I've been doing this for a while, man. I should be knowledgeable, or I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, and Joe, how about we get you out on the 27th? Come see the show, hang out with us, and
Hell yeah.
Talk to Queen Elizabeth, give her some pointers.
I'll absolutely talk to her. I'll bring a whole book with me.
Man, look, put on the costume, put on your best costume, because I'm giving away a half ounce of tree or like the equivalent in cash.
The equivalent in cash would be fantastic.
But he's got to dress like Mafia.
You know,
He's already has a
I
fedora. on.
already dress like Mafia, so like,
Get him,
I just walk in how I normally do.
Yeah,
I
two
don't know what
Italians
to
working
be this
together.
year. I gotta pick something good because like I'm single now, so I gotta look nice. I think I'll wear like
Oh shoot!
Could be Dracula, but like the real nice.
Oh yeah,
look,
there's a ton of girls that go up to Cava Bar too. By the way,
Hell yeah! Hey, if you catch one of them bras tweaking, hey man, look, man, hey, it's for the taking, bro. Like they be on mushrooms and all kind of shit up there because I love the Cava Bar and I love Dave too. Matter of fact, you can catch me up there every first of the month, every Friday. Funny Cuz Fridays, sponsored by No Static Radio.
What is Funny Cuz Fridays?
Every first Friday of the month, but this month we got a Funny Cuz Friday in conjunction with Kizzy Entertainment and also Black Rose, which is Lisa and Jeff too. Like we doing rock and roll, we doing comedy, we got some rap, we doing everything, bro. Yeah,
a comedy night.
Yes, comedy night.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of fun.
There's like a certain like vibe you have to have for comedy nights. And I feel
Oh,
like
dude, listen, the Cava Bar is definitely the vibe.
it's like
Cava Bar is probably one of the coolest places I've ever been.
Ever, yeah.
Awesome there.
we haven't done comedy
I
nights
love the cover.
for a while.
Yeah, it's a nice venue,
Never
man. Me and Dave, not Dave from that gay ass. Never mind.
Come
Me
on,
and
Dave.
Dave.
Chill.
No, accident, cuz my bad, bro. My
Come on,
bad.
Greg. Come on. You know
No,
what you're
bro,
doing.
that was an accident,
You know
bro.
what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Chill.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Anyhow, me and Dave, we've been rocking for about 8 or 9 months, homie, and it's my home base, and it's the best, dopest venue that I can think of. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
it's
we
a great
have
place.
we have Dave Kovac coming on the 22nd on the show, and we'll be talking
Yeah,
about.
shout out to Dave, man. That's a good dude, bro. That's a solid dude, homie.
You know, he's in
Everybody
Columbia.
got smoke with Dave, bro. They got smoke with B too.
What I've noticed about like the Cava Bar and like everything I've heard about it, and like the few times I've been there in the Lakewood location, is like, so Chris Nunari, one of the, I believe he's one of the owners or something like that, or
Yeah, partner.
yeah, partner over there. He like he's a good friend. So he comes up to Front Street all the time, and Front Street's my home base for like where I go and everything. And like I've noticed, like in the entertainment business for like venues such as bars and whatnot, there's like a list of like, I don't know, let's say 10 things that you can do as a bar to have like entertainment, and like half of them Front Street does really well, and whatever, and the other half that we don't do really well goes to the Cava Bar. And then
Hey man, listen. So my first interaction with Dave, we was filming a documentary up there for comedy, and the morning we was filming the documentary, he had some unpleasant guests. I ain't gonna tell all cuz business, but we had some unpleasant guests up there, man, and we had to switch locations. But he kept everything solid, though. You feel me? Like,
But
that was my dude.
that location in North Olmsted is completely different than the location in Lakewood.
Oh yeah, way different than one in Lakewood. Way
Like,
different.
Chris is not trying to get me up there forever, and I always
Oh,
feel
man.
bad because
It's really nice.
well, I always feel bad because one, I'm working for Brock at Front Street, and then another thing is like I live 2 minutes away from Front Street. I live 30 minutes away from the Kava Bar. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's a
Right.
challenge to get there, especially because I'm like,
Well,
you know, a musician with no money.
that location in North Olmsted, they have a full back line. They have amps, they have a drum kit up there.
That's
Everything's
sick.
totally set up. I just went to jam night on Tuesday and went up on stage and jammed with the drummer.
What'd you play?
We did a whole lot of love. I did Ohio by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Good song.
And,
Song.
then
I
did a bunch of original stuff.
I like Almost Cut My Hair by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
It's a good song.
Or Woodstock, which was written by oh god, who's that folk singer? I can't remember her name. Whatever.
Joan Baez.
Huh?
Joan Baez.
No. Yeah, I think it is Joan Baez.
Yeah,
I think it might
I
have
think
been
it is
her.
Joan Baez. Or yeah, it's not Janice.
No.
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff.
What's up?
Do you have for that night? Do you have any idea what time everybody can show up at?
No, I was actually going to ask you.
What I was hoping you can do is what's homegirl name? CNC H&H.
AJ Chase.
Yeah, that's her. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to like split the night up. So I want to start off with these dudes, put a couple of your dudes on, and then I want to throw her in there right before we get into another episode of the comedy shit.
Well,
And
I'll tell you who we have. You asked us to bring the music part besides, Andre and them.
Yeah.
AJ Chase, Jeremiah Child, who's like an R&B guy. Jim Bellinger, and who does like acoustic rock, and then the singer from and I believe we have Punky Floyd coming.
Yeah.
And they do like Pink Floyd, but they change all the styles of it. So some is fast, some is slow, but they're really fucking good.
And they always like and
Okay, so that's cool.
I like a lot of the choruses to make it more like for a punk song it's like verse chorus or verse pre-chorus and
yeah,
like
they're really good.
yeah, Punky Floyd's great. I love Punky Floyd, and
Nice people.
I'm supposed to get together with Bill at some point to add some keyboards to plays, which is like a fun opportunity for me.
Yeah, I got Bill Sanders singing on our album that we're doing on one of the songs called Realms. It's kind of like a Pink Floyd metal version, but great.
Bill-
We'll get together and we'll get together and put together times if you like this week.
Bill is such a 70s cat, you know what I
He
mean?
is.
Like I was like,
We
I'm at-
don't need no hesitation.
I was talking to Bill. And
No dark control. Oh, our bad. Fucking Pink Floyd, homie.
Oh, that's cool, man. This music's about having fun. Just relax. I'm like, why do I feel like
Hey, Jeff.
in the Muppets? You know what I mean?
Hey, Jeff.
What's up?
I'm gonna fuck you up with this, right? You are you hip to the to all the people who came out of like Laurel Canyon?
Where at?
Okay, so like in Hollywood, right outside of Hollywood, it's a place called Laurel Canyon, right? And you got people who are like the one thing they have in common is they fathers or their mothers were like high-ranking military officials, right? So you have like Jim Morrison. What's the one fool name? The mess.
Right?
Huh?
Jim Morrison was an admiral, wasn't he?
Yeah. Okay, so Black Magic Woman, Tito Santana, Carlos Santana.
I love them.
Yeah. So listen. So all these fools, they have one thing in common. Their fathers or their mothers was high-ranking military officials, and they was all under MK Ultra mind control.
Yeah. I did hear about that. I know what you're talking about.
Man, yeah, great, but talk about it, homie. That's why they used to love Grape when I was on the air.
Hell, man, that's why I started watching your show, because you did all the conspiracy stuff.
Right.
And yeah, we kind of touch on some of the conspiracy stuff, but more in the paranormal side, I guess.
Hi, Christina.
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, Lisa's gonna do a whole little thing about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break. Is that cool with you?
That's good.
We're gonna play a little. Do you have anything loaded up, Tim? Buck 2, Andre's music.
Does he have a drink?
Okay, no. What we're gonna do is this. We're gonna do a little instrumental. We're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll have Lisa talk about Skinwalker Ranch. Does that sound good?
Hell yeah, I fuck with it. I know all about that.
Yeah, there's so much. But
you used to catch me every Friday on Redline Radio, but not so much now.
Give me a second.
I love everybody though. Ain't that right, bro? We love everybody.
Oh yeah, so I have a little treat for you, because it is Halloween. We're gonna
Happy
play some cool
Halloween.
music.
It's spooky season. Holidays, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Candy, everyone getting spooky. Everybody celebrating like the dark, creepy stuff that
Right.
we usually are afraid of. And like I always loved those like old black and white horror films, like Dracula, the Mummy.
yeah.
The
Originals.
The
The Monster Mash.
Dracula's
The Graveyard Smash.
the wife of Dracula, whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
whatever her name is. I can't remember whatever
I don't know.
her name is. Or Elvira or Elvira.
Elvira. That's her. Yeah, I used to watch her.
She's cool.
Yeah.
She's a cool
Hey.
cat too.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Me and Elvira had a thing when I was a kid, man. We had a thing.
Everybody had a thing with
The bitch
Elvira.
for the night.
What you were attracted to Elvira. She just had a way with
I'm
you.
finna kill myself to Elvira.
Yeah, I met her when I was in California. We went to Hollywood Studios, and she was there.
I used to love like watching Elvira. I used to love watching like what was that show?
She's got a beautiful rack too.
the-
Fuck yeah.
Everybody was attracted to, right?
The I also used to love Tales of the Crypt. I don't know if you guys remember that
Oh,
show
yeah.
when it was around.
Yeah.
That was Ghostbusters or not Ghostbusters, Goosebumps, but for adults.
Yeah.
For sure.
Remember Robot Chicken?
Of course I remember Robot Chicken.
Chicken was the best.
Robot Chicken. I watched Robot Chicken when I wasn't supposed to as like an 8-year-old on Cartoon Network. Because after I believe it was 9 o'clock, they would shut down all the kids shows, and then they started playing Adult Swim, which had like Robot Chicken, and like now it's like Rick and Morty and stuff. But they
Right.
also had like
Hey,
Aqua Hunger Force and things.
Hey, homie, who was that talking?
All right, hey, that was Piano Joe. We're gonna go to a quick break.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick break.
Get Lisa all set up so she could do Skinwalker Ranch, and we'll be right back.
Fucking hat. Already done with this shit. Oh, is that what I look like?
Yeah. You look fine.
Mr. Potato Head.
This hat. It's incredibly stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dre
Yeah, it
likes
looks good.
hats.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, man. I appreciate it. I saw all your pictures. I love your wheels, man. Jeez, dude. You literally have like the Batmobile
Yeah, it
as
is,
your
right?
wheels.
You put some wings on the side of it though.
That'd be
really
sick.
Cool.
Mhm.
Some decals. You should take care of them, Mama.
I don't usually have it.
Yeah.
The runners keep it in their garage.
I got you. So this is the in-depth report on Skinwalker Ranch by Lisa Rella.
What is Skinwalker Ranch?
All right.
Just so I have some.
So basically, it's like a haunted type place. Like a lot of different things happen there, but it's in Northwest Utah. It's in like a big basin. Hundreds of years ago, it was the Ute.
Ute.
Is it like a Bermuda Triangle type thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's not just one thing. It's like
It's multiple things that go on there.
so you walk across the border to the Skinwalker Ranch and just expect.
You walk in there, there's nothing but thing says no trespassing. Like you can't even get into it. It's like 512 acres, something like that. It's really huge.
So it has a sign that says no trespassing.
Yeah, you can't get in it.
Oh
Anywhere.
yeah, hell no.
They won't let
Hey,
you.
hey, can I talk?
Have you not been, Greg? Have you not been?
Hold on. Just hold on, Greg. Just hold on. Let her get through her spiel.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So basically, what started it was supposedly it was two Indian tribes fighting back and forth, the Navajo and the Ute.
Ute.
Whatever you call it, y'all.
Said country twang. JF. All right, I'll shut up.
So anyway, back in the day, there was a Civil War that was starting, and the Ute ended up going with the Civil War people and fighting against the Navajo, and Navajo had to leave the land. So when the Navajo left, basically they cursed it. But that was like the saying. But then again, they're saying now that they're finding things in the cave that has pictures and stuff where actually they were fighting before and it was cursed before the Civil War even began. So
Way before.
yeah, so basically you pick whatever story you want to, go with. But there's a lot of history back here in the caves. But anyway, so the Navajo, they brought on the skinwalkers, which they cannot be killed. They take like shapeshifters of wolves and many different
People.
shorms, people, everything. But
Yeah,
they're hard
women.
to kill. Yeah. So back in the day, the first owners of this ranch was Kenneth and Edith Myers. It was back in the 30s. Then after that, the Terry and his wife Gwen Sherman ended up buying it. When they bought that house, it was basically condemned. It was definitely a fixer-upper. But when they went and looked at it, there was chains on the outside of it on both sides to where they have like like guard dogs. All the windows and doors was bolted shut, had iron bars on the windows. So to me, like if I'm walking up to a house, right there is telling you something they're trying to keep something out.
Yeah.
So yeah. So whenever they bought the land, he didn't know that there was a clause in the deed and everything to where they are not allowed to dig anywhere on the land without the Myers' permission. So that right there is telling you something else, like what's under there that they don't want to be, that's not wanting to be found. Like there's something major going on here. So that's like the major, like the gist of how it started, and like kind of like a little bit of the history. But it's really freaky. Go ahead, Grape. I know you're dying.
I'm dying. That's one of my favorite subjects. So basically, you are absolutely right about what went on at Skinwalker Ranch. There was actually a billionaire who purchased the land, and he was coming up with cattle with their throats cut clean. But there was no droppage of blood. There was nothing else going on except for what was going on with the animals. right?
Yes.
So
It's like a
there's-
surgeon did it.
yeah,
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Deep, clean
So-
cut.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like this is the premise of almost every horror film that came out of the
Yeah.
80s.
well,
I
I'm
mean,
glad,
like
Exactly.
I'm glad you
the
said
house
that.
with chains all over it, previous owners,
In
don't
case you
dig on
ain't-
the land.
Right.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen.
This
I don't know if
is-
y'all. I don't know if
this
y'all
is
seen.
101.
Exactly.
Nope. By not Key and Peele. What's his name? Key and Michael Peele? No. Jordan.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Okay. So he made the movie called Nope.
That movie.
That movie is based on Skinwalker Ranch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So I mean, these dudes, they was like, there was no escaping from this, right? They fucking lambs and they sheeps and they goats and shit would be on the top of trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They're
feel me?
farming
Like,
equipment, like they're digging.
Yeah.
That big heavy equipment, the one that does little things like does
Yeah.
little drills in the holes.
Yeah.
They found those in the trees, dude. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
find something that heavy in a big old ass tree. How did
I
it
mean,
get up there?
This
Like,
is
it's really crazy.
It's just a lit. Like the more you talk about it, the more I'm understanding that like this is just a place you don't even want to fuck
no,
with. Like
you really don't.
they're like when you ever watch a horror film and you watch the main character do something incredibly stupid, like hey, go into the closet or the barn
right.
or anywhere where there's weapons.
And then not
hung on
only
the
that,
walls.
Right.
not only that,
It's upside down. What are
You
talking
hear
about?
breathing, go the fuck the other way. Like all
Right.
these things. This like Skinwalker.
so not
Ranch
only
to me
that,
is just kinda
but
like
if
a
you
place-
understand, if you understand the way parallels and geomagnetic like there's like certain pieces of the planet that you can like, it's powerful.
Yeah,
Like
ley
the
lines.
pyramids, ley lines, yeah, the pyramids, Sears Tower. There's a bunch of them. So you like this particular place is laying on one of them, and it's not only like laying on one of them, but it's like ancient Utah.
Right.
You feel me?
The
It's
other
like
thing,
yes, it's Uinta County. You feel me? Like that shit is like bordering the fucking Indian reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the-
And a lot of times too, it's like whenever they do the manipulation of the animals, there's like this little gel that they found. They tried to scrape. It smells like dead flesh, and they scraped it up. And when they scrape it up and put it on their little things, it disappears. It's like its air
It
disappears.
go away.
Yeah.
The other thing Lisa will
Which
tell
is
you
very
is
weird.
not only is there the paranormal stuff that's going on, but they see lights in the sky.
Yes.
There's aliens. There's
Yeah.
shapeshifting.
Yeah,
all
they
this
said,
shit
they
going
said
on.
when all the stuff come up about killing all the animals, that's when they started seeing the UFOs in the sky, things that they couldn't identify coming like on the ground coming toward them. They couldn't figure out what it was. That's when more of the skinwalkers started coming out.
I read when I was younger. I had this book called like Myths and Mythology, and it had like a bunch of debunked myths, but also some like the second half of the book, which was my favorite half of the book, was all these things like, what do you think happened? And it was like there were photos of ghosts and like photos of creatures that probably don't exist, but they do. You know what I mean? Like shouldn't exist, but the universe had a different plan of making the world.
Listen.
And there was a whole thing on like UFOs, and they talked about Area 51, and they talked about all these things, and I definitely remember seeing something about the Skinwalker Ranch in there, and like because there was like I read that book like a lot, so memory serves me well. They listed a bunch of places where UFO has been sighted, and there was like 100 of them, and like places where like this is the top 100 places where UFOs have been sighted up to that point of the book being made, and one of them was the Skinwalker Ranch. And like I don't know, you don't think anything of it, but now that we're talking about it, I'm like, that makes sense, Bermuda Triangle is one of them, of course.
Right.
By Area 51 is very much a hot spot.
Well, that's not nowhere near Area 51.
Yeah,
that's more along the lines of like Monument Valley, like in Utah. Have you ever been through Utah?
No, I have no reason to go to Utah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, well, like
I don't think anybody has a reason to go to Utah.
Man, Karl Malone need to get his ass beat up. But listen, no. So like, when we coming through that place, dude, like there is literally things that you cannot explain. Like you cannot explain by the landscape, like by nothing. and that's more along the lines of where Skinwalker Ranch is at.
They also brought the government in to do an investigation because they found radiation on the property. And
that's what was going on. A lot of the people who was exposed to it was.
Can we just stop going to places where there are radiation? Once you find the radiation, to me, that's just like a no-go zone. Like, just don't go there. Oh no, we have like 20 square feet of land that we can't go anymore. Wow, there's the rest of the
They found this big hole. They filled it with water. It took 3.5 hours to put water in this, and it just drained like within 15 minutes. They're like, where does water go? So they refilled it, put green dye in it, and then let it go out. And they was like they looked all over the land, could not find where this water.
Is there like a, I don't know, because they used to do this
tunnels
stuff on
and all that stuff. They think there's a mothership underneath the land.
Yeah, that's what
and that's where the radiation is coming from.
Because they
got really sick from all that radiation.
They did a thing where they went over, I think it's called topography, and they go over top the landscape and they could see something huge under the ground, and that's where people are getting radiation from.
Same thing they did with the Sphinx.
Okay, look, I'm all for finding the first alien, technology. I get that. I understand. We want to discover things about space that we don't understand. I totally get that. However, it is killing people. Stay the fuck away. We have it. It's in the earth. Cool. Let's wait till we advance to a point where we don't get destroyed by radiation by breathing.
We had this dude that was so full of radiation that his scalp was actually pulling away from his brain. Like, it was really
There's so much going on there. I mean, it's amazing. Like,
cute.
It's just not one thing. It's just not aliens or mutilations or
mysterious
skinwalkers.
It's just a bunch of
everything. Like, it seems to be a hotbed location, like the Bermuda Triangle is.
Unexplainable.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question right quick, right? Whoever listening, do you think that there's aliens coming from outer space, or do you think that there's something that's already been here that has more technology than us?
I definitely think it's already been here. Can I just ask you a question? What the fuck is the internet? Okay, can we just start there? Like, I'm not trying to open up a conspiracy, but if aliens were to exist, I definitely have like a thought that like they play a part in, because then you find crazy shit out in the world. There's always people looking for stuff, and maybe one day a billionaire happened to walk down the street and went to this land to drink with his buddies and then found a piece of technology that was like, oh, what's this? And
after reports of the Roswell crash, up until 1940s, we weren't that technological advanced.
And then we just
all of a sudden,
when did we get technologically advanced in the 40s?
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is like
dude, we never listen. We never landed on the moon. Not when they said we did, right? So listen, prior to like I think 1895 or something like that, everybody had a common knowledge that the world was flat, right? That the earth was flat. It was a flat plane. There's actual maps that'll show you that, and even if you into Bibles, if you want like a Bible thumper, it's like Genesis something that tells you like God made the world with pillars, with pillars and shit, right? So I made a post the other day, and I had a picture that was like from 1859, and it showed that it was a flat plane Earth. Rockefeller is the one who changed that shit to what's it called? It's basically like from a flat Earth to like a round Earth. Heliocentric.
Well, the old Encyclopedia Britannicas back in the day had the maps that showed flat Earth, and then they disappeared, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, listen.
The old Bibles had it too.
Flat earthers are my favorite thing on the planet. They really are. They make me laugh so much. I love flat earthers. They do. They always do flat, and they try to prove the Earth is flat, and then in the process prove that the Earth is round, and then they like do the thing where they go, "Well, we must have made a mistake." So
there's a show on TV about Skinwalker Ranch, and they have these top scientists in all their different fields, and these guys can't figure it out.
Well, you know what a good piece of advice is? Stop
Leave.
trying.
Leave.
Stop
it
trying and
alone. Leave it
leave.
alone.
Well, hey, homie. Hey,
This is
homie.
one of those things that you just don't fuck with it. Like
Right.
they like
Brother man.
if you
Brother man.
speculate anything scary or paranormal happening that you don't understand,
When people get sick and die, I'm out.
yeah,
I
Like
think it's in our-
radiation, I'm out.
It's in our nature
radiation's
to-
my line.
Right.
Right.
Machines being lifted into the air, I'm out.
Yeah.
People's bodies being found where it looks like a surgeon did it, I'm out. It's like the first thing you
Hey.
listen, I'm like, all right, peace, I'm done.
Right.
Hey, who was that talking?
Piano Joe.
It was me again. Hi, I'm waving at you. Do you see me?
Let me ask you a question, right? So, okay, so prior to like 1850, 18 something like that, right? There was like common knowledge what the planet looked like, what the plane looked like, right? So basically, what I'm asking you, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, right? So let's just say that we are on a spear and we're going 1,000,000 miles through the planet, through the galaxy, or whatever, like whatever it is, right? So let me ask you a question, right? If you drive through a neighborhood or through a city or through a state, and you look out your window and you see this particular landscape, are you gonna see that shit again in 100 miles?
No.
Okay, so hold on. Good. So hold on. So now, since you've been a kid, how old are you? I mean,
I'm 25.
I'm 40. Like I'm 45. So as long as I've been alive, there's always been a North Star. There's always been like the Aries, the whatever. And
Sagittarius,
you could look up in the constellations and see the planets, right? And see the stars, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the constellations and all that shit up there.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If we're traveling 600,000 something miles an hour through space, through 600,000 something else, why in the fuck are we still seeing the same stars?
Because I'm sure there's an answer to this. I'm just not scientifically savvy. There's an answer to this. I just don't know it.
Well, okay.
Because
so
it's
what
a
I understand
matrix.
about
because it's a matrix. Is that what you just said?
That's exactly right.
I didn't say nothing about the Matrix.
I did.
Is that Neo?
No, I'm just talking about how like a lot of things are just it's like a matrix. I don't even I believe that this has all been done before. I believe that this is kind of like a movie that we're in.
Yeah, we are definitely.
If this is a matrix and like we're all like PCs or like characters in a video game, I'm gonna ask the dude who's controlling my character to step the fuck up.
Hey,
boy, pick it up. We suck right now. We're not doing great.
I want to see where Jeff is in a different dimension where he's doing.
Hey, that's the whole.
What's he like?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, no, this is how funny this is, right? When I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, hey man, I don't know who's in control of this video game or the simulation. Whoever that is, thank you for everything. Like, I don't know who to thank nowadays, but I know one thing. Think about this. If the planet was round all the way around, right, wouldn't people on the bottom side be upside down? Like Australia.
Well, I think that has something to do with gravity because gravity is going inward towards
No.
Earth.
You can't put gravity in that shit, right? Think about it.
Why
You're
not?
upside down. Huh?
That's like the biggest factor.
So let me ask you a question. So if you spin water in a bowl or something like that, right? The water is going to spill out. Water always finds its way to get level, right? So,
but not with gravity.
Hold on. What I'm saying to you is Antarctica is like a ring, and that's what keeps us inside, right? So there's no reasonable explanation that if we up here in North America and Australia is down at the bottom of the map, they should be upside down, technically, if that's what people believe.
Well, they have found that in space there is no upside down or right side up. That's like
space. Who been to space?
The astronauts, dude.
What
astronauts?
Honestly, I don't even know if we've been to
Neil
space,
Armstrong.
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
We have so many different.
They
stories.
talk
We
about
have-
the
we have
glass
not.
ceiling all the time.
NASA.
Fail. They talk about all that stuff, and we
Oh,
may
that's
not
good.
even left. In a lot of the stuff that we have in there, that's low Earth orbit. We're not even in space.
I'm okay with that. You know
Right?
why? Because I don't like heights.
Yo, listen.
I'll say right now.
Listen.
I-
Okay,
I'm
what happened
gonna
yesterday?
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so off topic.
My bad.
Ranch, aliens.
Yeah.
No, I think that the Skinwalker Ranch is fucked up. I
Yeah,
don't
it
want to go
really
there.
is.
I don't have any
No.
desire to go there, and
No.
I think it's one of those places that, like, I don't know. There's places on this earth that, like, humanity has just said no.
Yeah,
We're
do
done.
not go
We have to
there.
stop. We've exhumed all of our options. We can't explain it.
Right.
People are getting sick. They're dying. This is bad. And also,
I want to
things-
go.
Things are getting killed. Well, Jeff, you know,
I don't want to get radiation. I'm not going.
That's
I
not
don't-
what I want. Crazy shit.
well, yeah, you will, and also get radiation at the same time.
Yeah.
That's only if you're in that one certain area. I think.
How do you know?
I don't know.
See,
you
that's
don't.
it. That's it.
You don't
How do
know.
you know?
Dude,
You
don't worry. That
fucking know.
vape's gonna kill you anyway.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Radiation, vape, whatever.
But do you know what? Do you know what's great about the vape?
Are you
I know how
an
I'm gonna do it. I can explain it, and I understand what the hell's going on.
Yo,
Right.
hey, yo, hold on. What you say?
What's up, Andre?
alien?
He said, "Are you an alien?" Jeff.
Me? Yeah, I definitely believe I'm an alien hybrid. I believe that they were here long before.
Don't you know the thing that aliens are attractive? What happened to you?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
why
I
your
am
head go
definitely probably an alien hybrid. So are all you guys.
All of us. Yeah. Every person on the planet right now has star in their DNA, and not
Yeah,
junk
star
DNA
seed.
that they say we don't need. Listen, the junk DNA we say that like, oh my God, you have X amount of DNA, you don't need it. It's junk DNA. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's when you have your powers. That's when you have your abilities. Like people don't believe me or not, but trust me. Like
No, I believe
everybody,
that.
everybody been alive several times, and along the way, you forget what your abilities was. Along the way, you forget a whole bunch of stuff about you. But
I'm okay
there's
with that.
nothing new under the old sun. Nothing.
I'm okay with not knowing what my power was. To be honest,
You,
with you.
man, your power might be getting bitches naked.
Hey guys,
Really?
we're
If
gonna take
that's my power. I am definitely failing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my power's in my fingers.
Yeah.
we're gonna take a ET go home. Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Tim's gonna play another Halloween song for us, and then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about Skinwalker Ranch, and then I have a whole thing about Dracula. We're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, I got something for that too.
All right, man.
Yeah.
So we're back. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Dracula.
Dracula.
Origins of Dracula and vamps. So everybody's heard of Bram Stoker, right?
Yes.
The iconic 1897 tale of Vampire from Transylvania is often thought to be inspired from the 15th century governor, present-day Romanian, named Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad.
Yeah. The Prince of Wallachia. And how did Dracula become Dracula? Born in Transylvania as the second son of the nobleman Vlad Dracul, he took the name Dracula, meaning son of Dracula, when he was initiated into a secret order of Christian knights known as the Order of the Dragon. Okay. The dragon also represents Satan. Okay.
Nice.
And then also the only link between the historical Dracula from 1431 to 1476 and the modern literary myth of the vampire in 1897 novel, Bram Stoker built his fictional character solely based on the research that he conducted in the libraries in London. Vlad the Impaler, or Dracul, the Romanian, to present-day Romania, it was a military governor or the prince, okay, whose cruel methods of torture and barbaric things became Vlad the Impaler.
He was disgusting.
Yeah, he was. And who became before Dracula was somebody named Carmilla, right? An 1872 Gothic novel by an author in Ireland, and early works of vampire fiction, which came before Bram Stoker's Dracula. All right. Got a whole bunch.
I know that the Impaler used to drain their blood and then have like a blood party and have everybody drink blood.
Right.
It was definitely something religious.
Yes.
No, that for
And
sure.
Dracula is actually listed as the son of the devil.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you might want to ask, where is Dracula buried, right? They say he's buried at St. Mary's Church as a fictional character. He's not actually buried in that graveyard. They actually have his bones buried somewhere else. And where he's buried is in an island off of Romania somewhere, like surrounded by water. And you can't really get there. There's like a seminary there.
Can I jump in?
Hold on one second. Let me go through it, and then you can say whatever you like.
Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, it's all cool, man. Was Dracula a fallen angel, right? Dracula was interested in portraying wasn't slavery. He was bloodthirsty. He was a supernatural being, and then one time a noble knight. Like Satan, Dracula was a fallen angel. Okay. And then the Dracula's castle is still standing. You can go there.
One of the Ross has that castle.
It still stands today, and you can actually go and visit that castle as well.
Yeah.
So about Vlad the Impaler, he had a thirst for blood. Okay. He was also known as Vlad Dracul, the son of the dragon, which I had said before. He's responsible for the deaths of more than 80,000 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was a nasty one.
He would kill his enemies and then dip his bread into the blood of his enemies and eat it. He had a blood deficiency as well. So that's where the whole idea came from, that he would, drink the blood of his victims.
Say what you want. Dipping your bread in the blood of your enemies is a baller move.
Yeah.
That's what it's all
How he got the name Vlad the Impaler is they would take spikes, ram it up their asses all the way through while they were alive. And then he would display them all around the land so that he would scare off his enemies.
Yeah,
that's how
absolutely.
He also had dirt transported from his homeland to where the castle was. And that's how they got the idea of that.
This man was just a fucked up.
He would be in a coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had many, many issues. And there's another thing that I found too. The oldest vampire is named Skemet. She was a warrior goddess in ancient Egypt. And that's how the movie Queen of the Damned came about. That was based on her.
Right.
Yeah.
She was a feline monster lady. Historians consider her to be the first ancient vampire.
Cool.
Okay. Who's the oldest vampire? All right. There was a guy named Guillermo Grando. He was a villager from the region in Croatia. May have been the first real described vampire in the historical records. Okay. resembling a vampire or a warlock. And then who is the god of vampires, right? His name is Absalom, right? From the legends in mythos. Absalom is believed to be the first vampire of all creation. However, the status is given to Dracula, for Absalom is more of a deity. He's the patron deity of vampires, an important figure in vampire history. He's also believed to have led the creation of Dracula.
Do you mind if I ask a question just to interrupt real
Oh
fast?
no, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So the deity of vampires, what was his name again?
Absalom.
Absalom. What, like, in terms of like the earth, where on earth does that like originate? Like, is he from like Croatia? Is he from like Egypt? Is he from like, and like, because we have Greek mythology, right? We've got Roman
Right.
mythology. Like, what mythology would you say he belongs to?
Well, the mythology that they say comes from ancient Egypt.
Okay.
And that's where the first
Yep,
vampire
yep.
was.
Hey, Jeff, you're right, Jeff.
Absalom is
You're
like
absolutely
an
right.
ancient Egyptian thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everything's
Okay.
from Egypt.
What's up,
Absolutely.
Grip?
Okay, so here goes my thing, right? So what I'm saying is people don't understand the depth and the potency of this particular bloodline, right? So everybody should know that 99.9% of our presidents are all related by blood.
Do you know who also is related to Dracula?
Yep.
King Charles.
That I believe.
Yeah, King.
It's
That's what I was
really
about.
that
That's
100%.
hold on. Slow down. So what I'm saying is, every president we ever had, with the exception of like 3, are related directly to Dracula, right? But now, Dracula has direct bloodlines to King Charles, Prince Charles, whatever the fuck his name is, Queen Elizabeth, all the motherfuckers, right? If you know what I know, fucking King Charles actually is the fucking owner of the mansion or the castle in fucking Transylvania.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well, he's a direct descendant of Dracula.
Yeah.
And,
And then
did
if
you
you
also know
understand-
that 35% of people carry the DNA and blood type of Dracula?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, here goes.
You know, I
here
gotta
goes-
say this also, like, because we're talking about, you know, vampires right now. I need to point this out, and I feel like it'd be a shame if nobody did. Vampires Drip is the coolest outfits I've ever seen in the history of anything ever. They always look so badass.
They
You know what I
do.
mean?
They do.
I'm like, they got the cape,
Yeah, they
they've got
do, yeah.
back hair, they've got, and
They
like,
got the
and the female, and they do have like a bit of like almost a posh demeanor to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's because they are more refined. And I think like if we're believing that everything about like vampires being real and all that stuff is true, about them being like fallen angels, you know, angels in like a lot of modern interpretations are very posh. They're very much, you know, high societal kind of figures who, you know, they dress real nice, they do all this stuff, right? And like, you know, being the son of Satan himself, you know, like he might not be as bad as dad, but he might still uphold, like, because, you know, a lot of people like they want to change, not be their dad, right?
Right.
Some kids love where they came from before that. Dad might have a little bit of resentment, you know, Satan might have a little bit of resentment from getting kicked out of heaven, you know, so he might, you know, have completely shut out the whole posh aesthetic to him. But his son could have easily been like, no, I like that, it's kind of cool. So he, you know, Dracula comes down or Vlad the Impaler comes down and still has that, you know, that the posh physique and the aesthetic to him, and like that makes complete sense. That actually, like, to me, that checks out as a solid story as to why they're so, you know,
Well,
refined characters. and,
Definitely like a demon.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and and demons are also like the thing about them that I've read up on is that they are very like, people are always like, oh, they're tricksters and they're very much like, you know, manipulative and everything. Well, yes, but you don't understand how, because they're always like, oh, they're like putting traps everywhere and anything. I'm like, no, it's in their personality. They're good to talk to. They're great. They're like, they seem really kind and like chill and like, you know,
They know how to
there's
pull
something.
you in.
Well, yeah, they're
very charismatic.
deceivers. They lie and they're deceivers. Hey,
They've got
Tim,
charismatic. They've
I
got
sent-
charisma.
I sent some pictures of
Hey.
Dracula. Can you
Hey, I'll-
throw them up there for me? Are they up already? All right, there's a picture of Vlad the Impaler.
The charisma of a vampire is insane.
I also thought that in that movie Queen of the Damned that
I love that
portrays
movie.
the first
Yeah.
vampire
Yeah.
Jessica met, right?
Yeah.
I always thought female
Yeah.
vampires looked hot as hell. What do you think?
They're also like the scarier ones to me. Like everybody's like, oh no, the dudes like they're the more violent. I'm like, no, but you don't understand. The women draw you in like in such an interesting way,
Right.
and they're also way more violent.
Right.
Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
respect and I love, and I completely like. I don't know.
Holy
They're just
shit.
so cool. They're
Look
just
who
so
just
cool.
walked into the studio.
Hey,
Oh, look
hey,
at
so
that.
let me ask you a
Guys,
question.
Jackie who's in full on Italian. Let's go, guys.
Lee Money's in the house.
Hey, yo, let me ask y'all.
Why don't you sit down, Lee, and join us, buddy?
So, do y'all believe that? Hey, so
Nice to see you, Lee.
do y'all believe that there's a certain amount of healing energy, or like elixir to make you younger out of blood?
Oh,
I think so.
adrenochrome, right?
Adrenochrome. That's what I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say.
adrenochrome. Right.
That Impeller dude, whenever he was drinking the blood and getting high from it, that's just like today with the, Prince Charles and Queen Elizabeth and all of them draining the adrenochrome out of the children.
And let's not
getting the same
forget,
high.
let's not forget that video of that little kid climbing out the window of
Oh,
the
hanging from like the 5th floor of the
what
fucking
the hell is
palace.
it?
They're like three stories up.
3 stories up, climbing out the
he's
window
like-
trying to
yeah,
escape.
He's naked. He's hanging from bed sheets. He's
Hell
naked.
yeah.
He's hanging from like the 3rd fucking floor of the damn
Yeah,
palace.
Buckingham Palace. That's right.
Now,
And,
listen. Now,
that
there
makes
was
a lot of sense.
That's the way that Eric Clapton's son died, right?
Oh, he fell from a skyscraper.
Oh,
I mean, like,
Yeah,
you know,
he fell from like
they
what,
all
50,
died.
60
I thought
floors
he
up.
fell from like a second story building.
Oh hell no, he fell a long way.
Damn, that's dark.
I mean, the same thing with the Vanderbilt kid.
Yeah.
And you know who Gloria, okay, so do y'all know who Gloria Vanderbilt was?
Yes.
So Gloria Vanderbilt is the okay, so they have quadrants of the things that they call Queen Mothers of Darkness, right? So a quadrant equals 4. So they have like 4 different queens in particular places. She told us, like, if you look at Jessie, in fact, I sent you links to her. If you look at her on court documents, all that stuff, she's a witness. She's testifying that George Bush and all these people ate kids, that they actually consumed kids.
Yeah, I've heard all those
Yum.
stories.
Yum.
And, it's crazy. Hillary Clinton, when they went through the laptop, supposedly they found video of her and Anthony Weiner's girl brutally killing a little girl.
Yeah, Umar, that's Frazzle's
It's
girl.
amazing that footage never made TV.
Right.
Well,
It's amazing how they brushed that under the rug.
You know, it was 13 New York officers, homicide officers, who seen the video. Out of them 13, 9 of them was dead.
That's right. They said they all committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
Just like Epstein did.
Allegedly.
Allegedly killed
Allegedly.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were silenced. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you, being killed is one way to be quiet.
That's a whole
Well,
different.
that whole thing about Dracula drinking blood, that goes back to the adrenochrome thing.
Yeah,
where,
yeah,
you know,
because that's
he had a
practice.
blood disorder. And
Dude, so you got to
Well,
understand
they tell you
this.
to consume iron.
So you have to understand this, right?
Whatever.
If-
Like,
if-
and also back at that
think
time, there was definitely probably something about like, because when we have blood problems, what do? They give us a blood transfusion. They
Right.
replace our
No,
blood.
it wasn't that, bro. It wasn't that.
That makes
Dude.
sense.
Hey, Jeff. Hey,
Yeah,
Jeff.
what's up?
So think about this. If your father is a mechanic, if your uncles are mechanics, if your grandfather is mechanics, if everybody in your family is mechanics, you're more or less going to be a mechanic, right?
That's right. Just like
Okay.
a cop family.
So you have to take that and apply it to the same principles. All these motherfuckers practice the same exact thing, right? So like, there's no shaking their religion or what they believe in. And like a lot of them are like, oh, we pray to the prince, to the God of light, God of this, God of that. It's a totally different God than what we might, pray to.
Well, it's no doubt that they do satanic rituals. All the presidents have all gone to Bohemian Grove,
Yeah.
which is
Worship the
basically
owl.
they do sacrificing.
Yeah.
They play out the sacrificing. The owl, all that crazy shit.
So you seen
Even Trump's in there.
have you seen the actual footage of them sending the allegedly kid down the river.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen all that stuff on. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
crazy.
So recently, I found out that that's not like a doll or not, like it's a real ass child.
Oh yeah, and dude, look at all the thousands of kids that went missing in Ohio. They have no idea where they are. Lee had a thing on this show the other night where he was talking about all these people disappearing.
Yeah.
Right? You were talking about that, and it gets no news footage whatsoever. We have Taylor Swift in the fucking news, but we don't talk about children that have disappeared.
Yeah.
I think Lee wants to jump on the microphone and say a couple things. Welcome back, Lee. I have vampire hands right now.
You're cold.
Crap, both of them need to be on. Okay. Actually, I stole that from TMI. TMI brought that up a couple weeks ago on their show that there are
Hey, is that Lee Money?
in Cleveland.
It is Lee Money.
Hey,
What's
happening?
It's like a reunion show right now.
What a nickname, Lee Money.
That ain't no nickname, bro. That's
Yes.
on my ID.
No, it's not.
Dead serious. It's on my driver's license.
He's like the Eddie Money of Red Line Radio.
You got lucky, you son of a bitch.
I wish I got lucky. You got some money? I can need some.
Tits was shaking.
Dude, I'm 25. What do you think I have?
I don't know. I got 15 cents in my
Syphilis.
bank account.
You know what
right
I
now.
had
You can beat that.
You know what I had for dinner today that I considered a delicacy and a rare treat? McDonald's.
Woo! 99
Oh,
cents.
I had a
meal deal.
I got a 99-cent meal. I was like, I'm about to treat myself today. This is rich people stuff right now.
I had a
Oh,
couple.
man.
Hi, the hot dog.
Those are good.
Hey, you know
But
what?
no,
Fuck
actually, I stole that from TMI.
Yeah.
You know what? Fucking
talked
fish
about it,
fillets for all of us.
The Cleveland police are just like, well, 99% of them are just reported missing and they're runaways. Okay, but you're still not investigating it.
You're also not
That's-
finding
Right.
them.
Dude, that's just in
Exactly.
Ohio, though. Think about
Okay,
all
so-
over the
so
country.
listen.
Right.
Right.
Okay,
I mean,
so listen.
Ohio does rank as one of the top 5 states for human trafficking, which
Yeah,
is
I was about to say, don't we have a
Yeah.
high human trafficking
do.
rate?
Okay,
yeah,
so-
which is disgusting in and of itself.
And it's like,
Right.
I believe
Okay, hold
that's
on,
all
hold on.
that is centered towards Cleveland. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
because
listen,
unfortunately,
listen.
we're a port city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you can
Listen,
literally just
two
throw a
things.
body onto a boat, Lake Erie, and be gone in Canada.
Yep. Nobody knows.
Okay,
It's,
so
just,
so
it's a
listen,
short ride, too.
What's up, Greg?
listen. Two things, right? One, Jeffrey Epstein, his dude who was providing them with all the cash was
I
the
don't have
motherfucker
headphones
from
on.
out here.
Shit.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Before you keep talking, hold on. Wait, I got a pair. Oh, no, give me that pair.
Okay,
You can't just
so
put it
No.
so
I wanna be on-
I wanna be on camera.
I'm not supposed to be here. I'm on a leave of absence.
so Jeffrey Epstein, his dude was
Take
from
a
out
break.
here. His dude was the one who had all the money. Remember, they took his name off the hospitals. He's like the richest dude in Ohio.
Mm.
Y'all ain't hip? I forget his name. No, not Jeffrey Epstein. His name is give me a second. I can't remember it right now. But anyhow, they recently took his name off the hospitals in Cleveland because he's the one, and he is the one who was providing Jeffrey Epstein with all his bread.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What's
I know.
his
Who's,
name?
I can't
his
think of
name?
the name.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there were a bunch. I think it was university hospitals that were named after this guy. and
Yep.
they
They took his
just
name off all the shit. Like everything he had something to do with, they took his name off of it. Right? That's the motherfucker who sold Jeffrey Epstein his island for $1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I borrowed that from TMI. You
Yeah.
know, and I just threw it on there because it kind of fit with what I was talking about at the time and everything.
Mhm.
And I am thinking about doing one more mini episode of my show before it goes on hiatus for a while.
I want to
Your
say
show was
your-
great, man.
I want to say your show was
Hey,
fantastic.
honey,
I
your
thought
show
you
was the
used
shit,
about
homie. It
3 or
sucks that
4
you ain't on
times.
the air no more. God damn.
The music sounded fantastic,
Yes.
super
Yeah.
clear.
Thank you.
That intro with the zombies with the music
Yeah.
was cool as fuck.
Yes,
Yeah.
the background was dope.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into that.
Yeah, it
I put a
was.
lot of work into that.
I said to Lisa, I go, That's how I want my show to be.
Yeah, it was cool.
So,
But yeah, no, I just, you guys were talking about it. I came here to say goodbye to Studio 2 for the last time, and then I don't know. I got to go home and get some sleep. I haven't slept all weekend. So,
Oh no.
by the way, if
to the
you're Saw
concert.
fans,
Yeah.
if you're Saw fans and you haven't seen Saw 10 yet, go see it. It is probably the third best out of all 10 Saws.
Get your ass.
The
Miss
original
Money
and
gonna kick
Saw-
your ass.
G-Buck can give you an elbow, man. Come on, man.
So what I
You
want
heard
to do
that,
is I want to thank Piano Joe for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I want to
This is a
thank.
whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun, right? I want to thank Grape and Andre.
Woo-hoo!
I want to thank Lee for stopping by and jumping on my mic
Yes.
for a minute. That was very cool to see you, buddy.
Yes.
Lee Sorella, one of my favorite people in the world.
And Jeff.
And Timbuktu, thank you again for producing us. I have a cool lead out that we're going to do, and I need to, it's like 8 minutes long or something like that. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. I'm going to have Tim bring it up. We're going to lead out the show right now. And we're going to lead out with this really cool thing about Ohio cryptids.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you again. We're Loud and Local, and I'll see you guys next week.
Check out Front Street Social for music. Open mic on Wednesdays.
yeah.
Come play with us. Come hang out. We have karaoke on Thursdays. We've got club nights on Saturdays and Fridays now. Heck yeah, it's a fun time. Come
I don't
on,
even
come,
have to do my sponsor shit. I could have you do it.
come
Heck
check out
yeah.
Front. Come
Right.
check out Front Street Social and have Jeff cook you a meal, dude.
Yeah, and let me say this too before I go.
Great rice bowls.
Sponsored by Front Street Social, sponsored by Sacred Waters, and sponsored by Black Hat Records in Vegas. Thank you guys for helping me out.
Thanks so much for having me, dude.
And
Loved
enjoy
it.
the video. It's going to be really cool. Good night, everyone.
To the Twilight Emporium, where we are purveyors of the paranormal, the weird, and the queer. You know, my home state of Ohio is very strange. So strange, in fact, that some claim it doesn't even exist. But rest assured, friends, it does indeed exist. And within its borders dwell a plethora of strange monsters. So in this video, I'll be sharing my top 3 favorite creatures that dwell within the Buckeye State. Number 3, the Carmel Area Creature. December 12th, 2014, a former Marine and his wife were driving near Carmel, Ohio, when they came over a hill and saw something that left them stunned. A creature approximately 7 feet tall ran across the road in front of them. Its muscular legs had knees that seemed to be fitted backwards. It had gray skin, no arms, and no discernible facial features. Prior to seeing this strange creature, the witness reported that he had noticed massive circles in his yard that stayed green all year round, even in the snow. Some believe the Carmel Area Creature to be an alien, or perhaps even some type of creature, such as that of the famed Fresno Nightcrawler. I think this unusual being might just be a bit of Silent Hill come to life. Number 2, the Ohio Grassman. Ohio might not be the first state one thinks of when someone mentions Bigfoot, but reports of large hairy primates go back over a century in the Buckeye State, beginning with reports in Ohio newspapers in 1869 of a large gorilla-like creature that attacked a wagon and its driver before fleeing after the driver struck the beast with a rock. But the report that put Ohio primates on the map came in 1978 when a group of children claimed to see a large, hairy humanoid in a gravel pit near Minerva, Ohio. I promise it wasn't me. The children's grandmother, Evelyn Clayton, later claimed to see the massive monster digging through their trash in broad daylight. She claimed the horror was at least 7 feet tall and near 300 pounds, though she couldn't distinguish any facial features due to a thick matting of hair covering its face. The Clayton family continued to have encounters with the hairy monstrosity, including a very unusual encounter of August that same year, during which they claimed they saw 2 large cats, like panthers, in their yard, just before the large, hairy, ape-like beast they had seen previously stepped into the yard between the family and the big cats. The Clayton family ran inside the house to arm themselves when one of them saw the large, hairy beast peering through a window. By the time they made it outside, both the massive beast and the strange cats were gone, but the creature left behind a horrible smell. The Claytons and their neighbors continued to see the large beast in the area, and authorities searching the area even found 2 dogs with snapped necks. Bigfoot investigators later found large footprints and tremendous nests made from grass, which gave rise to the name, the Ohio Grassman. My number 1 proves that Ohio isn't for lovers, it's for frogs. Frogmen, to be exact. In 1955, a man driving by the Miami River close to Loveland, Ohio, saw 3 humanoid figures on the side of the road. Since it was almost 4 a.m., he pulled over to see if they needed help, but what he saw left him shocked and afraid. What he thought was people was in fact creatures around 4 feet tall. They had webbed hands and webbed feet, leathery skin, and the faces of massive frogs. The largest of these strange frogmen held what looked like a wand above his head, which began to emit sparks. Terrified, the driver hit the gas and sped away, but the encounters with frogmen near Loveland, Ohio didn't end there. In 1972, a Loveland police officer was surprised by a 3-foot-tall humanoid that jumped in front of his car, dashed across the road, and jumped into the Miami River. Not long after this encounter, yet another Loveland police officer stopped to move what he believed to be roadkill, but this strange frog-like creature he believed to be dead jumped up on 2 legs and dashed once again into the Miami River. Some believe the encounter shared by these Loveland police officers was a large escaped iguana that had lost its tail. But when you consider the past encounters in the area, and the fact that I've never seen an iguana wizard, well, I'd say the jury's still out. If you enjoyed hearing about these delightful creatures as much as I enjoy living in this strange state we call Ohio, well, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, check out my TikTok channel at @the_Twilight_Emporium. Stay safe, friends, and memento mori.